Hi everyone, I am here with you guys to do a crochet tutorial, and I'm going to be doing the highly requested corner to corner blanket. This is a fairly easy blanket. It's good for beginners. It could be tricky if you're reading a pattern for this, which you can find online for free. I'm guessing people have had issues with reading the pattern, that's why they asked for a tutorial. So I am doing it with bulky yarn today and a K-hook, which is a 6.5 millimeter, just so I could show you a little easier. I'm going to use this yarn here that I just got in a haul not too long ago. These are mill ends, so these have a lot of connection, a lot of joints for connecting. Okay, so let's get started. We are going to do our slip knot. I do have a Learn to Crochet series if you're not too familiar and want to brush up, but I'm not going to go too slow in these ones, okay? We're going to chain 6. And in the 4th chain from hook, we are going to do a double crochet. And double crochet in the next chain. And double crochet in that last chain. That is your first block made. Now you're going to chain 6 again, and again the 4th chain from the hook we will put a double crochet, and the next one will have a double crochet. These are all in US terms too, sorry I didn't say so sooner. And that last one there will have your double crochet. Now we're going to reach all the way over here to where we first began, and we're going to put it into this end stitch right there, okay? We're going to grab a hold into this. Yeah, and grab a hold here and slip stitch. And where we slip stitch there, we want to chain up 3. And now we're going to do 3 double crochet all in that same space. That's our 3rd block made. So now we are going to turn our work, because our work would be like this. Let's see. And we're going to chain 6. And 4 back from the hook. We'll do our double crochet, double crochet in the next chain, double crochet in that last chain there. Okay, now we're going to reach over here to this last double crochet set here, and we are going to slip stitch into the top of that. And we're going to chain 3 and 3 double crochet all right in there. Careful not to hook into that last block there. Okay, and then once again we'll reach over into the last double crochet of this one here, slip stitch and chain 3 and 3 double crochet. And there we already have the 3rd row of our blanket. All we're going to do is just keep doing that, and that's what's going to grow your blanket to the width that you want. So you keep going as far as you want for how wide you'd like your blanket, and then you just stop adding the ones on the side. Just work your way up and go over, and I'll show you more of that after I get to the width. Okay, here we are. I'm going to show you how to start our decreasing rows, and every row is going to be begun the same exact way, and we'll continue the same stitches we've been using, so not much is going to change except for instead of growing one by doing our chain 6, we're no longer going to do that. What we're going to do now is on the beginning of every row until we get down to our last three squares, so two on one row and then one on the end. That'll change. So, but for now, for the rest of the blanket, because we've already halfway done, we are going to slip stitch all the way across this first square. Instead of growing, we are decreasing. So we'll go into this last double crochet area, and now we're going to continue the pattern as what we've been doing by chaining 3 and then 3 double crochet. And just like we've been doing all along, we'll go to our next square and slip stitch into that last double crochet, chain 3 and 3 double crochet. Okay, and then you reach over again into the next one, into your next square we made, into that last double crochet and slip stitch, and then we begin again. And you can see it's the same, it's a stair pattern like we've been doing, but then next time what we're going to do is this is going to be the edge of your blanket. Now when we come back, our last square will be this one right here, and then when we get to the top, we'll do the same thing, slip stitch across the top of that one, and then into that last one we'll chain our 3 and continue. Do that all the way until we get to this point on the other side where you only have to put these 2 squares on, and I'll be back to join you guys and show you how we do the finishing of our blanket. Okay, I finished that row, so I wanted to come back and show you how to do that last square on this row going across on our decrease rounds. I just reached over and did my slip stitch here, so I am going to chain up 3 and do my 3 double crochet in this same space. And then I am going to go and slip stitch into this last double crochet on that first block on the end, and you're going to see where we can turn our work, and now we are ready. We have 2 squares on this row, so what we're going to continue to do is just reach over and slip stitch all the way across this second block, and into that double crochet we'll do our normal stitching here, slipping in and 3 chains and 3 double crochet. Of course my yarn is splitting. And one more here, and then we will reach over into the next square, into that last double crochet, and do our slip stitch, and we'll continue with that pattern across. So that would be your 3rd block on that row, and you're going to continue like this, like I said, till we get to these last 2 on our final side, and I'll show you how to continue. Okay, here we are at the end here where we just did our last 2 squares, so we're going to do what we normally do, turn our work, chain 1 here, and slip stitch across that first block. Okay, and then when we get to that last double crochet, we are going to slip stitch in, chain 3 just like before, and 3 double crochet. And then join to that second one there and chain 1. That is the end of our blanket. So what we will do is we will cut that thread, fasten off, weave in like we normally would, and I'm going to show you a finished project. Now what you can do, that I'm going to do maybe later, I'm not sure. See if I can get all of it in here. Is you can put a border on this by going around in double crochets, or those would look the best, or you could do shelves around the end. That would look beautiful too. But that is how you do a corner to corner blanket. I hope you all enjoyed the process. I hope it helped someone, and I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Have a wonderful day.